Welcome in another movie. So in this giant not described box I have something that I really waited for, and I did buy it early, and GLS lost it. Banggood returned my money, and I did spend a little bit more to get the new version that wasn't for sale when I buy this, and now I finally got it. I'm really excited because it's one of about 4 great and best models in this price. Of course, I'm not talking about the HD models or something more expensive, but in this range of price that we mostly afford to buy it, it's one of the best that you can buy. Okay, so let me take it out. And here it is the SG2003. Is the most unique, well-made car on the market probably in this moment, but let's put it away. We will talk about it later. You get of course, remote. It's a proportional control. It's not a 01. Nothing special in here. Plastic on the wheel. Off on probably 4 AA, no, 3 AA batteries, so nothing special here. You get the manual, a crawler, high-speed driving. Actually, the high-speed and crawler is not the same. So of course some information, battery under the car, the steering. So nothing really special in here. On the back you can see there's the charger, but I need to somehow take it out. Yes, I have it. So you have standard USB charger, 2S battery, you can see, because there are 3 pins. So also nothing special in here, but there is this. But we will talk about it later. That's the difference between the cheaper version. And you have this. I can tell you already, this thing is heavy. It's heavy as hell, because this thing have the same weight as my metal Feo FI03 that I changed most of the metal parts, and this thing is really heavy. Lifting hook. And it's incredible. There are 2 color versions. I have a white version, tie down, and there is also gray version that also look incredible, but I have a white one. Both doors can be open. You can put a figure inside with cockpit on the right, like this. It's really incredible. The details in this price is really amazing. On the back, I hope this will work. I know it's there are lights inside, but I hope this will also light up. You have light bar in here, as far as I understand. I think they don't light up. That will be nice if the light bar and this will light up. Also there are lights in here. Man, there are so many details on this car. And of course the suspension. It's fully working suspension. As you can see, everything is moving in here. It's not like on those cheap toys. There's a spring. Whoa, this is metal. So this is plastic, but this is metal. So they understand that mostly the car will hit with these 3 wheels, mostly this 2 when it's driving. I know the front is too light. I will add weights to the front, because I know this car is driving like this, and they know that the car will hit with these two wheels mostly. That's why they make this part made of metal. Wow, this is so amazing. I really wanted this car. Of course, there's no screwdriver for the screw. Why everything is on? I have no idea. Now the hard part will be to find the screwdriver. I have no idea where I put my hobby screwdriver, so I will use this one. Let's see the battery. Oh, foam. I like this idea because there is much more space in there, so I can put a really big battery. We have a Li-ion battery, 1860 650, 1200 battery. Let's plug it in already, and I have it like this. I need to figure out how to put it. Maybe like this, with the cable facing up. I will use this foam. I like this idea. There is really a lot of space in there to fit something bigger than this, but oops, I'm not able to close it. I need to work with the cables too. Nope, something is too big in here. Well, maybe it's like this. To fit it right there. Sadly, I did not check how it was. Still a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, so I need to turn it on. Okay, battery is quick. Have it. There's my trusty anode batteries. Once a while I just charge all of them in the same time, because I don't remember which one is. Okay, so we have the red light. Whoa, what in the hell was that? Let me try it like this. So the ESC resolution, it's not too big. Oh, maybe it is. It's really responsive on the start. So when I turn it right, little slow. Whoa, so this car has a lot of power. So what about lights? We have the light bar on the top with LEDs, and maybe when the car is moving, let's see that. No, but there is a plenty to 8 lights on the front, on the back, because it's covered. Oh, this will be fun to work with. Now let's turn it off for now. I will play with it a little bit later, and let's see the special box in here. So this is the main difference between the cheaper version and the more expensive version. Most people on YouTube that make reviews about this one just show the basic version, and I have a better one. And the better version have metal tracks. So the RBR with those signs, I did notice it's a quite famous brand that make that. Whoa, this is also heavy as hell. Oh, it's for removing the pins. I don't know if it's fit right away or will I need to remove some of them. Also, I will need to check the direction on the internet, because as far as I understand, the tracks will have some direction on it. It's so shiny with the grey one. That should look really cool. And I can tell you already, this car is heavy, but this will add some weight to it. It's really heavy. It's like the chains that people hang on the neck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those are extra pins. That's nice. So I have 3 extra pins in here. I have a tool to take it out, to push it out. Yes, they are all the way. So I think this will fit without modifying it. I hope it will be quite easy to put it in. But first let's play a little bit. So of course it's... Wait, I need to take it to the side because it's making some noise. So it's almost winter outside. It's cold. We have not typhoon, but a really strong name, that strong wind that got a name already. I don't remember what it's Sebastian. Yes, it's the really strong Sebastian is coming to visit us, so there will be probably no way soon to test it out outside, but there are many movies about it, so it's not a big deal. You can just check out any of the reviews that did check it, but I just need to know how much weight I need to add to make it more stable, because it's really driving like this, and the front is too lightweight for this car, and I need to add weight to get the front a little bit closer to the ground. Not like this, but a little bit closer. I have that laying somewhere in here. Yes, here, because on the RGT movie I did use it. Here the weights. Those are weights for the car rims. Don't know if the bike rims also. They are glued. I buy many of them, and you can stick it inside. The glue is really strong in those. They are not so heavy. I think 8 grams, something like that. I don't remember. Maybe 8 grams. And I will just glue it inside and see how this car behaves. That's the solution for that. I will change this remote. I will put 2 Dunbar C ESCs for this motor. I hope I will need to check the power that it's generating, but I don't think it will get more than 10 amps, but the resolution of that ESC is much better. Also, that ESC have a light switch, so I will of course add lights on the back. I will add lights on the front and connect the light bar and 8 lights in here. There is so much possibilities in this machine. Some factory made a copy of this car and add a gun on the back. That one is in the army green color. There is a gun on the back. I don't remember, a turret or a cannon. Because this car is so good, they are starting to show up some copies, some clones and something like that. But when I did see this one, I really wanted to have it because this thing looked incredible. So let me turn it on again. I need to play a little bit. So that's the sound of the ESC. It's that's the status signal. That's incredible. Let me get a higher box and we will see. Oh, the remote have two higher speeds. There is no way to limit that. So that box is way too much to get on it. I love how this thing works. I will need to have something a little bit not so big, but I don't have anything right now, so I will take the turn charger. Yes, that's not a problem for it. Oh my god, I love this toy. This thing is so amazing. And you get a proportional control. It's weird how the sound is different when you drive in one direction and when you rotate it. Here it's quiet, and when you go forward, the sound is completely different. That's interesting. How cool is that? I just love this toy. It's the most amazing toy in this year. So actually that's all I can show you, because as I said, the weather doesn't let me to show it outside, and before I upgrade this car, I just don't want to get into the mud and stuff like that. So what I will do is I will change the remote to WRC, just because that one have built-in VEEERY that's allowing me to control both motors. There is third channel, that remote that will allow me to control the switch for the lights. Of course, both ESCs will be from Dumbo until, of course, the motors will not generate so much current that those ESCs will not be able to survive. Like let me say it like that. And maybe I can take off the truck and we can see the metal one, how well that thing fits. So I will need to probably that will be hard to take it off. I don't know if I will not need to remove Where did I put the screwdriver? I think I will need to remove this wheel just to make it more easy. That's the drive wheel, as far as I can see. Of course, that's obvious. Oh, it doesn't come off. Yes, I have. Oh, a hacks. So this is the rubber one, and this is the metal one. Let's see how this thing fits in there. Oh, that's looking so awesome. I hope I will be able to fit it in there now. So it's a bit too big, so about maybe 2 of them will need to go. Let me see how easy is that to take it off. But the removing will help a lot. It's much more easy. Let's see how easy is that. Let's maybe try here. Oh, it's not so bad. So let's try 2 of them. This one is trying to get out by itself, so it's much more easy. Let's put it in here. The truck. Oops. It's not so easy as it looks. Oh, sorry, camera. Turn off. Let's see how this fits now. Oops, I made it a bit too short. So 1 link probably is enough to make it work, but we will see if it's still able, or maybe not. So that's a perfect fit now. Everything is still moving. Let's see on the other side how it's looking. No, so actually that's just right. So 2 links need to get off. Let's see how it's moving now. So it's clicking a lot just because the gears are getting into the drive wheel. The sound is much better with that. Let me see if they are right in place. Yeah, they're right in place. So the sound is much better. It's better. Okay, so I can tell you that it's much better. So of course I will need to see what the direction of the rings should be. So of course the motor will have a little bit more problem to spin it than on the rubber, because of course rubber will mend it by itself, and this one will always stuck before they will wear out more. Oops, a bit too much speed. Just want to see how it's lifting. Wait, I need a lot of more space for this saw. So as you can see, it's lifting the front because the motors have a lot of more current to generate. And think about this, that's only 2S LiPo. The Dumbo RC ESCs can support 3S LiPo. Metal chuck is working fine. It will last much longer than the plastic one, and I will still have 4 links as a spare and about 5 or 6 pins for it. How about climbing now? Oh, it's slipping more. So of course rubber will have much more grip than the metal one, and that you could see that it slipped to the right side. Yes, now you can see it. But of course I will keep both because it's just unscrew this and replace the track to switch it. So that's not a big problem. The sound is much better with the metal one. I like that clicking sound. And that's drifting when it's stopping, it's quite nice. Oh, there is a brake. I go in forward and hit the reverse, there is a brake. Yes, hit the camera. So it's really amazing. The suspension is working really fine. Must be a strong springs on those shocks. I can see only the spring in here. I need to aid weight on the front, that's a must have. Sorry, I cannot stop playing with this thing. So I cannot climb in this mode on, because that's there is no surface that the metal chuck can hold. So the rubber chuck is for indoor most, or just it's better for the indoor, and the metal chuck is much better for the rocky roads, something like that, because it will not wear out so fast. And it's looking much better with it. I just love this toy. Man, this is the best toy in this year. You can find, of course, those really expensive HG, if I remember, cars with the crane and anything. But this thing, for this money, that's a really amazing thing. So now I will just replace the second track, make a picture and post this movie. Of course the link is in the description. Today is the Black Friday. I don't remember if this one is also on the Black Friday. I think yes. Yes, only the GT was not on the Black Friday, so you can still buy it in better price. I don't remember if it's with the metal track or not. I did not find dedicated track for it. Probably it's just from some tanks like Hanglong, but I'm not sure. That's why I wanted to have it in the box with this machine, and that's amazing. Man, I love this thing. When I upgrade this with the lights and stuff like that, this will be a really great toy. I just need to see what Dumbbell C I want for it. I would love to have separate lights on the front and back, and separate on the top. That can be done, of course, by the third switch, because I need to because I will have two ESCs with the RC switch, and one can control the lower lights and one can control the higher lights. Of course I can add lights inside also. Probably it will light up because this is connected. Let me see that. Yes, that probably will also light up. Everything is quite prepared for the lights. I can see there's everywhere there is a space for it. Man, this is amazing. I love this machine. So that's all for now. I will just put the second track, make a picture, and you will see the movie now.